this your girl, and the Bronx Goddess, and I typically do not do twofers. I typically don't do double headers for Strawberry Letters. I just posted one earlier today. Today is October the 17th, I think, and I was going through my email and saw some foolishness and thought that I would come back real quick and do just one more. Okay, hope you don't mind. Anyway, so it's time for another Strawberry Letter. Let's go get them. 2 years ago, one of my best friends asked if he could pursue me. He was a person I had Bible study with. We were members of the same church, grew up together, so on and so on. His asking, can I pursue you, was so random and shocking, considering we had never had a moment or any type of thing like that. I simply said I'll pray about it and advised him to do the same. I immediately ended our Skype session, called my sister, and screamed out of shock. It was kind of exciting. I'm 24 and I have been praying to God to send me a husband. Look at you. So this pursuit began. He lived 8 hours away, and we would do Skype sessions, FaceTiming, good morning texts, sweet dream texts, BG. It was amazing. He is such a man. Okay. His conversation is mesmerizing. He's a God-fearing man who is successful, faithful, and the list goes on and on. For 6 straight months, it was awesome. And here come the tea, honey. A holiday came and he was planning a trip to our hometown where I reside. I talked to him on the phone. We texted during the entire 8-hour drive. We couldn't imagine what it would be like to be around each other with all of these feelings. I anxiously prepared myself. I showered, sprayed perfume on my neck, and I had my outfit laid out for weeks. I couldn't wait. Once he arrived, the calls stopped. The texting stopped. I didn't see him till the last day of the holiday break, only because he said he had something to explain to me. He picked me up and drove me to the river where he said he had run into an old flame. And I'm going to have to go ahead and summarize right here. The old flame is currently with a man, has a man, the man who beats her. And the writer says, she wears Coogi jeans for goodness sake. Coogi jeans? I mean, people still wear Coogi? Okay, no shade, but people still wear Coogi? Who's still wearing Coogi jeans? Even Biggie was like, Coogi down to the socks, like, but that's Biggie, and that was years ago. Stop wearing Coogi. Anyway, I'm random, I'm sorry. But anyway, she goes on to say that it's been 2 years now. This man right here actually went on to be engaged to somebody else, and the writer does not understand. She describes herself as being tall, average build, brown skin, smart, ambitious. She said she doesn't want to toot her own horn, but she already says that most people who have seen them together basically said that she was not too pretty for him, but that she was a catch and like he should be lucky to be with somebody like her. So she doesn't understand what does the other women have that she doesn't, and basically what's going on here. She says she wants closure, but she has too much pride to get it. And she wants to know, what should she do? It's been 2 years now. So let's go ahead and get down to what I'm advising. Now, the first thing is, when a man decides that he wants someone else, or he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you, why is it that you or some women always want to internalize that as if something is wrong with you? Just because you are not a fit for one particular man doesn't mean something is wrong with you. Maybe something is wrong with him. Because as far as I'm concerned, the way my confidence is set up right now, any man that doesn't want me is crazy, and I wouldn't be with a crazy man. Like, that's the kind of confidence I feel like more women should have. It shouldn't be like, he doesn't want me. Well, what's wrong with me? Like, what? He doesn't want you. What's wrong with him? He's the one with the problem. But anyway, that's none of your concern. And I always say it, and I have to say it one more time. Just because you pray for a man and you meet one doesn't mean that's the man that you prayed for. You know, it sounded like you were really into him, maybe a lot more into him than he was into you. His conversation was amazing and all that. He seems to have the gift of gab and all of that, but he may not have been the one for you. It really is just that simple. Now, as far as closure, you have to find a way to move on. You didn't say if you have been dating over these last 2 years. I hope that you not put your dating life on hold because this didn't work out with him. I just simply don't think that he's the one for you. It really is just that simple. And I feel bad for you because it sounds like you were very invested in him. You got all dolled up. You got the perfume on your neck. You had your outfit picked out for weeks. And I feel like he had been communicating with her the whole time, clearly. The times that you weren't calling him, the time that you weren't Skyping him or FaceTiming him, he must have been in some kind of contact with this woman, because there's no way you suddenly show up in town and he's ready to drop you like a hot potato. Like, I think that's probably a part of his game. Some men have that gift of gab. You already said it doesn't sound like you didn't say that he's super attractive or anything. You just said that has mesmerizing conversation. He's sweet. He's this and that. He's faithful, all that kind of stuff. And you said that most people say that you are an upgrade for him. But he just sounds like one of those types of guys who can talk their way into situations or talk their way into a relationship that is out of his league. He just has the gift of gab, but he's not for you. The thing I suggest you do is continue to pray about your situation, but pray that God will send you someone who is as into you as you are into him. And don't let one bad relationship attempt or one failed attempt keep you from getting back out on the dating market. Like I said, you didn't tell me if you've been dating or not, but 2 years and you're still worried about this? Like, I bet you he's not worried about it. He's gone on with his life. I'm going to give you an example to help you get the point. Just rock with me for a minute. And this is something that I heard Oprah say. If you guys know, I love me some Oprah. But Oprah said this one time, she said she had an issue with a woman and it was really bothering Oprah. She said she was really upset about it, felt the lady had wronged her. One day she was riding down the street and saw the woman at the light. Like, the woman was just laughing, like having a hearty belly laugh about something. And Oprah looked at her and said to myself, she ain't even mad. I'm running around here mad and she's not even mad. My point is, I hope you get what I'm saying. My point is that man has probably long forgot about what's going on in the situation that he had with you. You have to forget about it too. I don't think 2 years later he's still worried about you. He hasn't called you. You said you haven't talked or anything. Once I get the idea that the person who I'm mad at is probably not concerned, or the person who I had a falling out with is probably over it, it helps me to get over it. Why am I still the only one holding on to this feeling? So what I'm trying to tell you is, I'm pretty sure, especially if he hasn't had the time to contact you in 2 years, text you. Y'all used to call, text, FaceTime, Skype all the time, and now he hasn't called you. I think he's over it. And that to me would help me to get over it. It's been 2 years. I hope that you are getting back out there, asking God to send you somebody after his own heart, somebody real, somebody who's not about playing any games or has any torch for somebody else, and an available man. Don't just pray for any man. Pray that God will send you an available man, physically, emotionally, spiritually available, a man who wants to be in a relationship. You know, I was talking to my husband about it the other day. We were talking about dating. And my husband was saying that there are some men who date just to date. They date because they have ulterior motives. And he was like, there are some men who date and they have every intention of looking for a wife, somebody to spend their life with, looking for a meaningful relationship. He was like, the good thing about when we got together is we both had the same thing in mind. We both were looking for a meaningful relationship that would lead to marriage. So I'm praying that you find somebody like that, somebody who's not about playing games, somebody who wants the same things out of life that you want at the same time that you want them. But please don't you let another day go by that you're not living your life. I want you to take a deep breath in, and in with that deep breath, I want you to think about being over the situation. And when you exhale, let it be over. I can almost guarantee you he's over it. So why are you still pining? You know, I heard Bishop Jake say this one time and it stuck with me forever. Women have a tendency to nurture. We nurture babies, we nurture relationships, we nurture everything. And we even nurture pain. You're holding on to this pain and you're nurturing it. You're not going to be able to grow if you don't allow yourself to heal and move on. It's like a wound that you just keep scratching. 2 years later, you're like, keep scratching it, keep scratching it. How is it ever going to heal if you keep aggravating it? Let it heal. It's been 2 years. Let it heal and move on. Pray about it that God will give you the strength to forget about him and forget about the hurt and pain that he caused you. And don't you ever think something's wrong with you, honey. Any man who does not want you is crazy, and you don't want to be with a crazy man, okay? Anyway, I love you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Till next time, later, divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.